everyone and welcome back to our channel.
Today in this video we are going to be starting bullet journals for each other.
I hope you all had a nice break and are ready to go back to school or work or whatever it is that you're going to be doing.
Yeah, we've just had a nice, obviously we've had a week off.
For Raylee's birthday.
It was my birthday. I'm 17 now.
Whoa.
Fun fact.
We went on a camping trip for your birthday, didn't we?
Yeah,
with all
with
your friends to a really, really beautiful area of Cornwall. Perfect birthday for you.
Yeah, it was nice.
And lots of you guys have been asking the girls to do a first day back at school video because obviously Raylee did one last year. So fingers crossed that will also be coming soon. Ruby is going to do it on her channel and Raylee, you're going to do it on here, I think?
Yeah.
So that's
sorry.
Really zoned out.
You were just like,
Yeah.
Okay, so Rayleigh's zoning out. Let's go on with the video.
So there'll be two parts to the video. The first part will be designing the front cover and the second part will be designing the kind of like a page or two inside. So they're the bullet journals and we're going to roll a dice to kind of pick so we don't have free reign.
this section of the video is kindly sponsored by Cricut.
As a creative family, we use all sorts of tools and materials to help us with our projects.
Cricut is a small cutting machine which helps you create personalised projects for your home.
It's easy to use and we think you'll find it as inspiring as we do, so we wanted to share it with you. You can make all sorts of amazing things for your projects from hundreds of different materials, including cards to paper and vinyl to iron on.
Using Cricut Joy, I personalised my own iPad case.
And I made my own custom t-shirt design.
It all begins with Cricut's Design Space app, where you can create your own designs or choose from hundreds of images, fonts and pre-designed projects.
So I think for my design I want to pick this one. And I'm thinking, especially if the design space that I'm doing is quite isolated, it would look good to have more pattern in it.
Yeah. I think I want to go with this one. It's tulip colour and I'm going to put that on because I think it'll look really good on the iPad cover. I'm using Design Space to find an image that I like. I chose Smart Vinyl Permanent, so I'm gonna find that here. It's there, you're just gonna press that. Go. It's basically just cutting out what the rose looks like. And there it is! Really detailed and it looks identical to the image on the app, so definitely really good. That looks so cool. That works so well. Now I need to transfer this onto my iPad and I'm going to be using these tools which came in the starter kit. That's so cool, and I decided to only put my name on it, but just look how accurate and detailed the sticker is. I really love this.
I am going to be creating my own design using our butterfly logo. The app gives me the option to clean up parts of the image, and I'm going to remove the white background. My material is the Smart Iron-On. So on here, I'm gonna go Smart Iron-On. Oh my goodness, that is well accurate. This is what the design looks like. Oh wow, I really do like it. I think that'll look really good on that colour. I really like this. I'm just gonna put this straight on. And I think it really matches the colour of this t-shirt because the t-shirt's got a slight green tone. And it worked so well. It's transferred so nicely. Nothing's peeling. Everything is pretty secure. Cricut does lots of other things. It's particularly good for cards and party decor.
We can make decorations for your birthday, really.
I hope so.
Follow the link to Cricut and find out more.
So I've written everyone's name on here. I've got the dice to see who's going to pick first. Is that all right?
Yep.
How does the dice conclude who picks first?
How should
Whoever
we do
gets
that?
highest.
Whoever gets highest in
Oldest to
order.
youngest. Whoever gets
Oh,
highest.
just to
Go.
youngest. I'll start first then. Okay.
Wait, why did I do that? I'm going last.
4.
4.
Rayleigh.
1. That's more like it. Ruby?
Oh no, I've
4 to beat.
got really bad luck.
Go on, 4 to beat. 1.
See?
So it's just me. 4 to beat. Oh yes! So I got a 5, which means I beat Mum's 4 and Ruby's 1 and Rayleigh's 1. So I get to choose first. And I either want this one with the plastic cover
That's the nicest one.
Or the black one?
Oh, I really wanted that one.
They're the two ones I wanted.
So I'm going to go for the black one.
I really wanted that
I won
one.
the game.
Mum next. Which journal do you want?
Which journal do I want? Oh, I'll just go for one of these.
Now we're gonna have to roll again because we both
You both
got
got
one.
one.
Oh, did you get one as well?
Yeah.
Where were
Two.
you?
I thought
So
I
that's
just.
two. That's a little bit of
got-
an improvement.
Yeah.
3.
Woo! Your choice.
So you've got to choose from those 3, Ruby. Which one are you going to have?
I'm gonna choose this one because I think I really like the cover. I think it's quite.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pick this one, which is actually the one I wanted all along. Same order
Just go in
again.
the same order.
Let's do in the same
Okay.
order.
Okay, I'm going that one.
Oh yeah, you'd say that because you were
Tracy, you're
I'm
so
doing-
competitive.
doing that one.
That was such the wrong one. I don't know why I picked that
Okay, so I'll go first. I've got Ruby.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. I actually like the black one as well. so
Yeah, lucky
That
you.
is actually good.
I've got Raylee.
Ooh.
And I've got this one.
Nice.
Go on.
I've got Jamie.
Yay! I don't know.
I've got
it just seems a bit odd.
Tracy. My design idea is very, very easy, but it's very effective because it looks really cool once it's done. It's not necessarily very adult, but I think my mum will think it looks cool, so I think she'll like it.
I know a couple things Dad likes, and those options I had were robots, pop art, Space Invaders. So I was like, I kind of had them 3 ideas I could do in the front because it obviously would be a really cool thing to put in the front.
I'm going to do some kind of geometric modern design for Raylee. I think what I'm going to do is use her name Raylee and kind of play around with the letters and kind of overlap them and make it a little bit kind of abstract.
Ruby really likes pastels and kind of nature flowers, so that's the theme that I'm going to go with.
My idea is you take like a random shape like that, and you basically, although I'll obviously do this more precise, repeat it inside itself. Loads.
I went on Pinterest and searched retro robot design for bullet journal, and it came up with this. I feel like it's quite simple, but I feel like it's definitely Dad's style because it's almost pop art.
I really like this design, the kind of simplicity of it and the way the kind of shapes overlap.
So I'm going to be keeping Ruby's really simple, and I've got some pastel colours here and a silver pen because it's a black cover. I've also got some stencils. Here's one for numbers, and then lots of other stencils with things like flowers and vines on them.
Material wise, I've decided I'm going to use pencil crayons and also just a black fine liner. Hopefully that will be enough. I really like the idea of having something which isn't really bright, the colours, just quite subtle but really nicely lined. So hopefully that will work out well.
For this design, I'm going to be using these kind of thin pens. I think these are really good for drawing because I'm going to be drawing all of it. Then finally, after drawing it out, I'm going to use this thin liner to do an outline, and also this thick one, so I could maybe do like a thick and thin contrast.
I'm back. I've chosen my materials. So I've chosen 4 different tones of blue. One of them is quite greenish. I think Mum will like the colours. And then I chose 4 tones in complementary colours to blue, which are oranges. And I think I'm going to use this to make the blue pop because I want this to be predominantly blue because that's the colour Mum likes.
This is where I'm at so far. I'm currently drawing it out. I did debate going straight in with the pens, but if I messed up, I couldn't have got rid of it, so I decided to go in with pencil first. I'm actually so happy with it, honestly.
Pretty much finished the kind of basic design. As I said, it's really simple, keeping in with what Ruby wanted. I can only add 2 colours, silver and gold, so I'm now just kind of going over with gold to highlight it and sort of add extra details to bring it to life.
Here is the design currently. It kind of reminds me of like, you know, tree trunks where you have the rings. I liked having the orange tones in the middle, some followed by a bit of blue, some without. I think I'm gonna leave some of the center points clear. This is what the front looks like right now, and I am well happy with it.
So this is it close up at the moment. I've got an R there. I did a kind of A, Y, L, and then the 2 E's there. So I'm going to have a play around with it now, and hopefully at the end you can't really tell that it says Raylee.
We've all finished finished now. I finished first.
I finished second.
I finished third.
Mum finished fourth.
I did. Before I show you, obviously I got Rayleigh. I'm happy with it. It didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to. That's all I'm going to say. And I could do with another day on it.
Yeah, well that's always the case, isn't
I
it?
know. It's kind of, I would really want to work this a bit more.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
let's
right.
see it.
So 3, 2, 1. Da-da!
Oh wow!
That's what?
That's awesome.
Yes, you can tell.
That's awesome. What you
Is
look at?
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
What did you mean?
Oh, that's your name.
I'm genuinely
really
wasn't
good.
happy with it. I wasn't just saying that. I don't know.
Well, you've been looking at it for the past
I
couple of
have,
hours,
yeah.
but I think it's really good.
There's mine. This is mine. And yeah, I used your name. I did try and put journal there, and I
So cool.
I thought, no, I'm going to let you call it whatever you like
Oh, thank you.
and put the date. Do you like it?
Yeah, that's well cool.
Can you? Is it too obvious that it says Rayleigh?
No.
No, it's
No,
quite
it isn't.
abstracted.
Yeah.
It's nice. I like the
Oh,
colours.
I only noticed
Oh,
the R and
good.
the L.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I put at the back cover design by Mum.
I saw that. That's really sweet. I love
Love
it.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Shall I show mine next? Because
Yes,
we could
let's
just go in that row.
Okay.
yeah.
Let's do that.
So, this is mine.
Ooh.
This is what I did.
Oh, I like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's Mum will like.
I
that.
like
It was
that.
quite simplistic. It kind of reminds me of, you know, the skeleton of trees.
The rings.
The rings, sorry.
That is really cool.
Contour lines
It looks like cow print.
of a map.
Yeah,
Oh, is that
it's like contour
contours?
lines of a map.
Yeah. Oh, I like that, Rayleigh. It's really simple but really nice. Did you use fine liners with it?
Yeah, and they were a nightmare in some places. So, this is what it looks like.
Nice. Really nice design.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah,
nice.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Ruby.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow!
It's so good.
Love that.
That is just brilliant. Oh
Yeah,
my
oh,
gosh.
that is awesome. Well done. Hey, high five.
That is
So bright.
10 out of 10.
that is brilliant. That's
So I can write
good.
like journal on it. Or
Yeah, that's
something.
what I was gonna say up here, like, and down here, like, you could write 2023.
Uh-huh.
I thought that's what I was gonna do. But
Jamie's journal.
Jamie's journal.
Jamie's journal.
Okay, that's an option. So this is mine. I really like it.
I really, really like it.
I knew you'd
I
like
like
it. I did exactly what I thought you'd like. It's like almost pop arty as well.
Yeah. Should we move on to mine, what I've done for you? Just
Yeah.
straight away. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I love that.
That's like brilliant.
That is really
That's
good.
really Ruby.
Yeah.
That is so. Have you actually?
That's
done-
what I
No,
would
that's
do
the
on that.
stencils.
They're the
Look, can you see it?
stencils.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I use stencils for all of it.
You did.
But I only used like a couple of stencils for each bit. I just moved it around a lot.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's
Jamie.
exactly what I'd have in mind.
That's
That's
so
what I would do if it
lovely.
was for me.
But it was just kind of really simple and kind of natural nature, sort of quite serene, kind of a little bit autumny.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would do on it if I did it. So well done, thank you.
Okay, so this is the first stage of starting our own journals for each other, and they're so different.
They are.
I don't think they could be more different.
They're like opposite because we did what each other would like, so everything's kind of different, isn't it?
A couple of techniques worth noting though.
Yep.
Coloured pencils,
Coloured pencils definitely work. Yes.
Yeah.
fine liners, and
Definitely
stencils.
Another note about using pens is you want to do the outline after using them because you use the outline to
Yeah.
even all that.
And the great thing about bullets is you have the dots. So work with the dots. That's what they're there for. It
Yeah.
really helps with the design, like obviously what you've done there.
That really helped me to measure out where to put everything.
Okay, on to the second part of the video where we're going to do a page or something inside, and we're not going to do the same person, so I'm going to take out. Okay, Rayleigh, mine's taken out. Choose one.
Ruby!
Yay! That was
Yay!
I think
Great.
you wanted rubies, didn't you? Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you do.
You ready? Right, there you go, Ruby. Your turn.
Rayleigh!
Got each other.
There you go.
I don't know what to do with this.
So, Tracy and I don't choose because the name of the game is to do it for each other. Okay, so you need mine and I'll have yours.
I kept a bullet journal very, very briefly. Whatever I decide to do, I will be inspiring by the sort of style that I did. 30-day self-care thing.
We all know Raylee's pride and joy. She loves her plants so much, and I feel like she'd benefit by having a plant tracker. Not really sure what she'd do with it, not sure what she'd track. I thought I'd leave that up to her, but I'm gonna make a page and I'm gonna like say on it plant tracker.
Okay, for Jamie, I think what I'm going to do is just start a September page. So Ruby used really nice bright graphics. So I'm going to kind of do little icons and things like that, which hopefully Jamie can continue for the other months.
Beaches that I have visited, or beaches that I've swam at, or beaches that I would like to swim at, because Tracy just loves going swimming in one of the many local beaches that we have surrounding us here in Cornwall.
So I'm thinking I might try and do a leopard gecko page and then Netflix series in like that layout. That's my idea.
I found this, which I thought was so cool. Ignore the March thing. I'm gonna base it off this. At the bottom of it I'll say plant tracker. So it's a bit different to last time where I like literally like kind of copied and replicated the thing that I saw on Pinterest. This time I'm making it into my own because I'm not exactly doing this.
There's lots of inspiration online for cover pages, so I'll probably go and have a look at that, and thinking just something with maybe autumn theme or something like that.
Also, the usual and very important to Tracy to-do list, and something also on running, maybe set her some running targets.
Right now I'm just marking stuff out and outlining. You can see this is just the general layout of the page, and so what I'm gonna do, make like, I think probably a notes section or reminders. Mine shouldn't take very long from here. I mean, this is the longest part, but it'll start all coming together in a minute, which is exciting.
So this is how mine's going so far. Obviously it doesn't look as good without colour, but the colour is going to be the part that's probably going to take me the longest, just because a lot of detailing in this and it's quite difficult, but I'm trying my best and I'm making sure I leave space for plant tracker.
I've done like a simple kind of September kind of date thing, which I need to finish, and also I've got some ideas for some other pages which I'm just going to start for Jamie.
So far I've got a page which is right at the beginning of the journal, and it's a to-do list. I know Tracy will find this useful because she often has a lot to do.
We have finally finished. How long's it been? About like an hour
Probably
and a half, maybe?
2 hours since the last time.
Right, so who's going to show first? Should we do it back to front this way, or
Yeah,
I don't mind? Yeah.
So I'll go first. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I've made you a to-do list because
Yeah.
the most important thing for
Toilet.
you in your life, I think, when it comes to organising, is to know what you've got to do. So
is.
just 2 lists: urgent and then not so urgent.
Oh, I like the little icons, Jamie.
Yeah, there's one for cutlery, shopping, so dinner, shopping, editing. So that's that.
Thank you.
Second one is for beaches that you love.
Oh, I like that.
That's
Okay.
very, very mum.
Tracy absolutely loves beaches.
I do.
And you've got a top 10 and then one which is your favourite with
Yeah.
the pin on it. Sorry. And then the third page, which is what I consider to be the third most important thing in your life, after your family, of course, is running times to beat.
That's smart. That's
good
so
one.
perfect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Say one day you just do it really fast. You
Yes.
would make note of that mentally in your head, and then you can write it down there. And then if there's another day that happens where you just so happen to do it really fast again, you can make note of that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Love that. Ruby next.
So, thing about mine before I show you, I'm going to say I did not do more than one page, and that's purely because it took longer than I thought it would, and I put a lot of effort into it.
Oh.
And there's so much detail in what I did that I couldn't do another one. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, plant tracker. How does
Yeah.
that work?
That's brilliant.
I don't know.
Oh, show everyone.
This is what I did for Raylee. I thought of a plant tracker because that's just the first thing I thought, which you'd kind of enjoy. I don't think you have one either. So I thought, I wasn't completely sure how you'd want to kind of
do it, so that's
So I left it for you, but I would think you'd probably either like draw out the plants and then just say how they're like improving and stuff like that. Or you can make a chart.
So that would be like a cover for a plant tracker, because
Yeah.
obviously the rest of it would happen after.
Yeah, like the next page, and also because this page is a single, this one you could take up the two pages.
That'd be good.
Nice, that's a really nice idea.
That took ages. So
How
much
lovely.
detail in it.
It's got paintings and then all my colours
It's
that I like.
exactly like you. It's like plants and painting.
In fact, it looks like your bedroom.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I thought.
It does.
So you, who doesn't have an active interest in plants, Ruby, I bet you know what plant that is, because I can see what plant that is.
I know
Vine.
what plant that is.
Yeah, but what's it
Oh,
called?
Chain of Hearts.
No, that's
No, it's-
pothos. Chain of Hearts grows thinner
It's a bit smaller.
and it doesn't grow from a stem like that.
Ugh. Just enjoy it.
Although actually, I am joking. I was just messing with you. Okay, on to me. This one is for Ruby. I did a double page.
Okay.
I think you'll like this. I think this one might help you. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, very
Whoa,
clever.
that is
clever.
smart.
That is smart.
This is a food chart for leopard geckos.
Wow.
This is what you feed them 0 to 6 months, how often you feed them, and which food needs to be the sort of calcium versus multivitamins and the frequency of that. That is 6 to 12 months, and then that's where you are now, so that's 12 months plus.
I love that. And I really want to keep track of Nuggets like eating.
I thought this would help, so you could make note of like the foods she likes there maybe, or something like that. For anyone who doesn't know much about leopard geckos, you need to feed them calcium and multivitamins frequently with their food, because they have a very, very, very high risk of developing metabolic bone disease.
There you
And
go.
if you need any more gecko information, then contact Ruby or Raylee. So Tracy, on to you, and this is my journal. Looking forward to this.
Yes, okay, so Jamie, I did.
Did you like this one?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I like this one. So the first one is, I did a cover page.
Oh, that's so
I
pretty.
thought you might like to do them like this. It's because I did,
Yeah.
obviously it's so easy with a bullet journal to do the dates and everything. So I did a kind of calendar for September
That's really nice.
with Hello September.
Very, very nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's autumn.
And it's autumn.
What's your favourite season?
Summer.
I love all the seasons for different reasons.
What's your favourite season? Winter.
I love all the seasons for different reasons. Absolutely love that. What's next?
How do you know to something else, Jamie?
Because you said the
you
first
said
one.
the first thing.
Oh, okay, so I did another couple of things which really easy. The reason I did these was you've never had a bullet journal before, Jamie, so I thought it might give you some ideas of what you can use it for.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so the first thing is
Second
an
thing.
ideas list. Second,
Oh,
because
yeah.
Jamie's full of ideas.
You copied.
Good
You both did the
ideas.
same.
Checklist, if you do an idea or something and then you kind of check it off when you've done it.
Mm-hmm.
My bulbs are so cute.
Yeah, they are.
Mhm.
That is good.
And
Definitely.
finally, I did.
It's a good idea.
It's
I'll add
a
it
good
to my
idea.
ideas.
Finally, Jamie, I'll show
I
you
can't-
guys what
what's
it is. A fishing page.
Yeah, okay.
Jamie's just started fishing. So on here,
Make me out to be a
The-
geek.
type of fishes that you've seen.
He likes
the,
bird watching as well.
Yeah.
Fishes. Fish.
the type of fish that you've seen, the date and the beach you've seen it.
Seen it. It's not like train spotting.
You haven't caught any yet. So.
You look a right nerd.
You don't go fish spotting. Just to say about the fishing, just to clarify to everybody. So we obviously live near the sea and the beach, and the girls like to spend time on the beach, and I can't stand sitting down on the beach, so I've taken to just
Pacing up and down, holding a fish.
walking up and down the shoreline, casting and reeling in for fish. We haven't caught any yet though.
Right then, so Jamie, there is your
Thank you very much.
journal.
Tracy, there's yours.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay guys, so that is our kind of starting our bullet journal for the new academic year. Not much back to school things, however, hopefully we've given you some ideas of the type of things that you can do, and obviously you can use it for back to school.
Well, I think they're just being organised as a back to school kind of quality.
It is, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're all going off holidays, back to school or work, so we all need to be focused now, and this is a good way of getting focused.
It
And
is,
implementing routines.
yes.
So that's the end of our video. We really hope you've enjoyed it.
Thank you so much for watching.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.